Welcome. In this lesson we are going to be dealing with settings. In your admin menu, go to settings. So we have different options. So we will start from here, general settings. Here you can change your website title. And you can change your tagline. So master WordPress. And here you can set your WordPress address URL, and here you can set your site address. Okay, what is different between the two? This URL is actually your WordPress main directory, your WordPress installation directory. So if you want to go to your WordPress site, so this is the URL you are going to type into your address bar, and this site address URL is going to be your website homepage. So if you want your website homepage to be different from your main WordPress and installation, so you can change it. For example, now, so this is going to be my homepage, and this is going to be my WordPress address. So actually, you can set any page as your home page. Here you can change the admin email address. So you can tick here if you want people to be able to register on your website. So you should tick this. And here you will set the default row. So anyone that registers on your website will be automatically given the default row. You will set the default row here, and then choose your language, then your time zone, date format, your time format, and click save settings. Now let us see the changes first before we go further. Now as you can see, this is our site title, first training, and this is our tagline, as you can see. So it has changed. So let us click this. Now as you can see, it brings me to this place, which is the place I set as home page here. Let's move forward. Select the default post category. If you don't choose a category for your post, the post is going to be given the default category, so you can select that here. So default post format is always standard. So if you want any other format, maybe if you are just posting videos or something like that, you can choose video, audio, stuff like that. But if it is an article, whether it contains video, file, or anything, so it should be standard. So this is used to post to your WordPress. So just write your mail server, make.nifler.com. So server will be make.nifler.com, and port, I will select the port. So I will login name, I'll set the login name. Then I'll select the password and choose the default category I want the post to be assigned. So categorize, and I'll click update. Now let's go to reading settings. By default, is your latest post will be displayed on your home page. So but you can change that like this and choose this as your home page, and another thing as your blog page, So just let us create another page here. So I'll create work. Now just publish it. Don't write anything in it, just create a page. So you don't have to write anything. Because your home page is contact us, so that is why you have the contact us blog. So please let me change that first. I don't want my page to look like that. So I should load this. Now I have X, so this is what I want. So now I go back to reading settings. Now I can now choose X as my home page and X as my post page. So I will select the number of posts to appear per page, so the feed, whether to show full text in the feed. So we have for each post in a feed, you want to show full text in the feed, but this is not normal. We normally have summary in the feed, so they have to click the title to read the full text. So then we have search engine visibility. So you can discourage search engines from indexing the site. So if you mark this, that means that your website won't show up in search engine like Google, Bing, and so on. So if you know what you are doing, you should just click this, then save changes. Now if I reload this page, so I should have my post here because I've set it up as my post page. So let us do that. Now as you can see, we now have our post here, and if you go to home page, it's going to be the sample page. You see that? So that's what we set up here. Now we can go to discussion settings. So default post settings. Attempt to notify any blogs linked to from the post. Allow link notification from other blogs on new post. Allow people to submit comment on new post. So people to be submitting comments on your new post, so you should mark this. So these settings may be overridden for individual posts, which means that whether you mark this or not, so you can actually have a different settings for individual posts. And here we have other comment settings. So whether you want, here you can choose whether your website visitor needs to fill out their name, email before they can actually comment on your website. So here you will select whether you only want registered users to comment on your blog. Here you will choose whether you want to automatically close comments on posts other than this you put here. And here you can show comments cookies opt-in. So it may not be necessary. Here you will choose whether to enable threaded comment. Here you will choose whether to break comment into pages. Here you can set the notification settings. An email will be sent to you when someone posts a comment. Here you can set your comment moderation, whether you want a comment to be manually approved by you. So here you can set whether you want your comment author to have only one approved comment before he or she can be able to post comment without moderation. If you set this to 1, which means that any comment that has a link to another website will need to be approved by you. So any comment that contains all the blacklisted word will be head in the moderation queue. Then we have comments block list. So any comment that has 4 queue will be put into trash and not moderation queue. So here you can set whether you want to show avatars, and here you can set the maximum ratings. So if the comment is suitable for all audience or it's going to be offensive, so you can set them here, and default, you can choose default avatar you want for your website visitors, and you can save changes. Now let us go to media settings. The size listed below determine the maximum dimension in pixels to use when adding an image to the media library. When you upload a picture to the media library and you want to use it on your website, you can insert it as a thumbnail into your post or pages, and you can insert the picture into your content as a medium size. So using the size, this is just for file organization, so save changes. Then next one is permalinks. This is used to set your WordPress URL structure. Like I can choose this as month and name and save. So now let's look at one of our posts. So let us say this. As you can see this is the year and this is the month. So and this is the post title. So that is the settings we have here. We have year, month, and post name. And you can choose just post name. So this is the popular URL structure. Save. And reload this. So now let us check. So as you can see, we don't have the date anymore. So you can use permalink settings to structure your URL, and you can use structure URL like this. So you can choose hour, then post name, and save. Now let us check one of our posts. Let us check text. As you can see, you have 15, which is the 15th hour, then post title. So I've set it back to this. Save. And here this is optional. You can just use this to set a category breaks. Let us see one category. Now this is one of our website category. As you can see, we have one category here. Now as you can see, now here we have category, then baby. So you have the post under this category. Assuming that we change our settings here to and save. So let us reload this category. Oh, sorry. Now, as you can see, we now have article, then baby, instead of using category. So you can just choose topic. So save changes. I have to reload the page. As you can see, we now have topic now. So we now have topic now. Then the next one is privacy settings. Here you select your privacy policy page. So and you just click view this page or create a new page if you don't have it. We are now done on settings.